Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for April 30th through May 13th, 2024. This is a reading if you are Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, or have another significant Capricorn placement in your chart. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's good to have you here. And if you're returning, welcome back. This is a full horoscope reading. I'm based on the 12 houses of astrology. And so I use each of the houses as the bouncing off point for interpreting the cards in each of the positions. The decks that we use are Murray Hope's Way of Cartouche. And then I clarify with a tarot deck, and this week we are using the Light Visions Tarot, which I really like. And our extra deck to clarify at the end will be the Essential Oil Oracle. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you choose, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when these videos come out. Also, down in the description box below, I have links to my website and to my services or spiritual coaching and Reiki therapy, human design, astrology, tarot, and all of those things. I'm going to be expanding and offering some different services in the near future, particularly related to grief counseling and things like that. So check that out if that interests you. And okay, with that all said, let's just jump right into your reading. So for the first house, this is Aries energy, your personality, you, how the world sees you. We have Osiris with the Page of Wands, so this is a very strong start for you. Osiris definitely indicates you can rely on your own judgment. You're standing with your feet firmly on the ground. Page of Wands can indicate excitement and fiery energy. So when Page of Wands comes up, we may have a lot of new ideas. We may be inspired or enthusiastic. Of course, Page of Wands indicates something that's in the planning stages. So this may just be that you have a lot of plans right now that you have not yet been able to put into practice or to get moving on. But the Page of Wands here definitely indicates there's definitely an excitement about something, and that this is something that is evident to other people. And whatever it is you're excited about, whatever it is you're doing, certainly you're seen as somebody who has the leadership capabilities to be able to do that. Second house is Taurus energy. This has to do with your finances. Now we have Lotus with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Ace of Swords tends to bring new thinking. It's definitely a card of new beginnings and clarity. I feel like for some of you, your financial situation, maybe there's been something uncertain about it recently, because I feel like there may have been a lack of clarity, and that may be bringing anxiety about a situation. Because when Lotus shows up, it means we need to have a calm mind about something, or we need to calm our minds about something. So I feel like you may have gone through a situation where you feel that you are, when Lotus comes up, it may be that you need to be able to ease your worries about finances. So the Ace of Swords, if things have felt stuck, the Ace of Swords definitely brings a new beginning. It brings clarity. It cuts through. So if there has been anything that is, I don't know, problematic, not above board, not clear, this will definitely bring in new messages and new clarity. I always feel aces are very good cards because they allow us to, cut away anything that doesn't, at least the Ace of Swords, cut away the old and certainly allows us to make a fresh start. And sometimes there's an unexpected element to the Ace of Swords. It can be messages that are coming in. But these messages, I feel like, are messages that are going to relieve your anxiety, not cause anxiety. Whatever's being revealed here, now you're going to have the data that you need to take action. Third house is Gemini energy, and Gemini has to do with communications, messages, short distance travel, self-effort. So this would have to do with self-employment, particularly. And then also, if you have brothers and sisters, this is the house of sibling relationships. And just remember, not all of these attributes are going to apply with regard to these cards. I'm going to tell you what the house position is and then what the cards are. It's a general reading, so decide what works and what doesn't. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Okay, so we have Ta with the Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords can indicate gossip, okay? This is a house of communication. It's either gossip or having the feeling that maybe there's messages or things that, information you're not getting. People are talking among themselves, but not to you. It could be a feeling of that with the Page of Swords. Sometimes this comes up in a business sense when we need to sign contracts or when we need to dig and get some more information on something. There's a sense with the Page of Swords that we're not seeing everything. It may not all entirely be above board. Some people equate this card with scholarship in school, but I feel like the Page of Pentacles is more the card of that. But this could be about having to do research or gain knowledge on something before making a decision. Ta has to do with mastering your craft. So I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, this could be communication with somebody who's male too, because Ta is a very strong male card. But there's definitely the sense of building something. So I don't know, maybe there is something you're trying to build. If this has to do with business, then this could be this is a card of Capricorn, so this could be you diligently plugging away, communicating, doing the necessary things that you need to do to try to keep things going, but you may feel like there's something that you're missing here or some information that's being hidden. If this has to do, the same thing could apply to a sibling relationship. Maybe there's a brother or a brother in this situation perhaps who is maybe not being above board about something, or maybe you feel that something's being said behind your back. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to look at this as a negative pairing here. It doesn't have to be. You will know with your individual situation which of these things applies, but I definitely feel like there's I don't know, with Ta, there's definitely working at something, and with this clarifying, it's just indicating that there may be information or stuff behind the scenes that you're not quite seeing yet. So so you will want to keep that in mind. You may not have, you may be working at something or working towards something, but you may need to get more information, and maybe not necessarily from the most straightforward of sources. It may be through the rumor mill or something like that. Okay, 4th house, Cancer energy. This has to do with your home, family. When I say home, I mean your physical home and also your sense of being at home. This can have to do with your roots and ancestry generally, and also particularly with the mother. Okay, so we have water here with the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is somebody who is very emotionally detached. Can be somebody who's an air sign, so it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But there's a strong detachment or even a sense of either widowhood or being divorced with the Queen of Swords. So if this is referring to a mother figure, it could be somebody who is either very, very detached or someone who is maybe either widowed or divorced. Could be a factor here. We have it with water. So water has to do with change. It can also have to do with moving, okay, moving household, maybe moving to a place where there is water or across water. That's not impossible here. So I don't know, if there is a move going on, this could be either a person who's the person who's being moved, okay, or this could be the need to get organized, to pay attention to the details, to look at the facts and not just the feelings about something. If this is about a family situation, then yeah, it does seem like there's some kind of an emotional thing going on, and maybe there's a need to step back and look at something with a more detached point of view. 5th house is Leo energy. So Leo is about creativity, children, love affairs, recreation, sport, things like that. Okay, so we have Ace of Chalices with the Pyramid card. So it seems like if you're somebody single and looking for love, or if you're in a relationship, Ace of Chalices indicates new love. Okay, so this could be a new person coming in. If you're already in a relationship, maybe this is a new start within your relationship, who knows? But we have it with Pyramid. So Pyramid indicates something that seems to be taking time, or a situation that is testing you in some way. So if this has to do with love, maybe there's a situation that seems like it's taking a long time that's going to finally come to new love. Or it could also be indicating that if you have new love and maybe you're looking for something more serious, Pyramid may indicate that you need some time you may be some challenges, you may need some time to work through some things before you get there. If this has to do with children, again, there's this idea of some kind of a new beginning. Sometimes this has to do with the birth of a child for some people. And again, Pyramid may indicate some kind of challenge that may need to be worked through initially, or something that's just going to take some time. Same would be true of a creative project. Maybe you have a new inspiration, something that you're really into doing, something that you love, and Pyramid here would be saying, whatever it is, it still may take some time to build, and there may be some challenges to deal with. But they're challenges that will be met, by the way. Pyramid is always good news eventually. Okay, 6th house is Virgo energy. So health, healing, jobs that you have, whatever you work for your employment, it would be covered by this house. Also, worry and anxiety, and potentially pets. Okay, so we have Bast here which could be cats for some people. with the Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles is a card of poverty consciousness or a sense of being left out in the cold. So it could be that you, or maybe you're worried that you're not going to have enough money from a job, or maybe your job isn't paying you enough. This could be, but I feel like with Bass, because Bass is the happiness card, it's the card of recognition. Again, there could be a job situation where maybe you're not feeling recognized, and you're not, maybe you want to get a promotion or more money, and maybe you feel like maybe your employers are ignoring you. That's a common theme. When it comes to that, they would, they'd rather you work harder for less. But this could be, but this also could be the need for, in terms of healing. Bast is always healing of things that are more psychosomatic in nature. So if you're having headaches, stomach problems, aches and pains, it could be certain things that are actually connected to stress. And this stress might be coming from a feeling of insecurity or a feeling of lack. Maybe you're feeling, we did see some worry over here in the financial house. So maybe some of you are concerned about money, or maybe at certain changes you're going to make are going to result in less money. But again, I feel like it's not that you're going to end up with less money, especially with the Ace of Swords bringing clarity about a situation. I feel like this is more something, a kind of an insecurity that that needs to be healed in its own way. So yeah, so take that as it resonates. Maybe somebody wants to get a cat and feels they don't have enough. We don't have enough money to buy all the litter and the cat food and all that kind of stuff. That would be an extremely specific interpretation there, but who knows? Maybe that applies for somebody. Okay, 7th house. This is partnerships, Libra energy. So this is marriages, because this is more committed partnerships. Okay, anything where there's a legal situation involved. So business partnerships and arrangements where there's contracts, and also contractual relationships of all kinds. We have Ankh with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so for some of you, if you've met somebody or you like somebody and you're asking about that person's on your mind here. There could be that there is new love coming. Pyramid can indicate that maybe you have questions and doubts and you're saying, I don't know, is this going to develop into anything? I would suggest that this indicates, something here is, Wheel of Fortune has the vibe of something that is out of your control, in the sense of something that's coming to you that's almost destined. So it could be that this partner that you have is going to be the one for you. Okay, that could be a thing. The other possibility here with Wheel of Fortune is this could be a karmic relationship too, and one that would be filled with a lot of love with Ankh here. But there definitely, to me, feels like whatever this ends up being, it's either going to be a very serious relationship or a marriage that's going to be coming up. And Wheel of Fortune may indicate that this is a partner that is, that for whatever reason is the right one for you. I know people say Wheel of Fortune can be, revisiting and karma and things like that. The karmic relationships aren't necessarily the ones that are going to be long term. But this one feels that way to me. At least for somebody watching. And if you're already married, then it definitely seems like there's something, I don't know, this can indicate there's still this idea of coming into partnership, whether this is within your existing marriage or whether it's just something connected to something that maybe you love or that your partner loves. Just something that's meant to be, that's coming in, that could potentially bring a lot of joy or a lot of happiness. Because Ankh is about living life to the fullest. Okay, 8th house, Scorpio energy. So this is the house of transformation, and also, so beginnings, endings of all kinds, other people's money. We have Horus with the 9 of Chalices. Wow. Okay. So this has a strong family vibe to it. So this could be money that's coming from family for some of you. Doesn't have to be. This also has to do with healing in a transformative way. So this definitely, if those of you who need this kind of healing, this definitely indicates having the energy, the resources, the talent, the charm, the charisma, whatever it is to work through a situation. And this is a very creative energy too. So I feel like it's connected to family, to healing, to creativity. All around, this is a very almost heroic kind of a card. And it's got strong Leo energy attached. So I feel like whatever may be going on right now, I feel like you're going to be inspired creatively. Again, there may be a family connection here, and that you're going to have the resources to do what it is you want to do. And the Nine of Chalices, yeah, this is wishes granted. This is happiness, usually more on an individual level. The Ten of Chalices is more community. But I don't know, whatever it is you're going to be moving into, you're going to be moving into a space where you are maybe perhaps creating things or creating the life you want, and being, having your wishes and being happy. Okay, so that's very good. Okay, so let's look at the 9th house, Sagittarius energy. This is long distance travel, higher education institutions, or just continued education. And also this has to do with potentially with a faith. Okay, so religion, spirituality, and even just deep questions and deep thoughts, whether you're a religious person or not. Yeah, so we do have Sirius with the Knight of Chalices. Knight of Chalices can indicate an invitation. So it's quite possible maybe you're going to get an invitation to go somewhere far away. Sirius would indicate a situation where one is taking a little bit of the rough with the smooth. So maybe something where there has to be endurance. Maybe if you're in school, you're pushing through to the finish line to get out of school. Knight of Chalices in this case could mean that maybe you're a little distracted from some things. But there could be an invitation coming here or messages. Sirius does also indicate thinking outside the box and expanding your way of thinking about things. So you may be doing things right now. There may be things that you're learning that may be encouraging you towards new types of thought and perhaps towards new opportunities here. So that looks very, very good. 10th house, this is your own energy, Capricorn energy. This has to do with reputation, with fame, and with your career, and with the father energy in particular. Now we have Thoth with the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles would indicate, okay, as far as job changes go, I feel like this is somebody who's not inclined to make a change right now, kind of hanging on to what you've got. Although this does seem to indicate that making a change, even if it indicates losing or letting go of something, may actually be to your benefit. And in fact, we have it with Thoth. So Thoth, I mean, for some of you, this could be a career change towards something having to do with writing, publishing, speaking, communications of some kind. It can also have to do with education with Thoth, or sometimes with the law and medicine. Really, that runs the gamut of a lot of things, doesn't it? But there's definitely this kind of an energy to Thoth. It has to do with healing. It can have to do with the law potentially, and it can have to do with things connected to writing and such and communication, because Thoth is the scribe of the gods. So yeah, so 4 of Pentacles, you are, yeah, I feel like there's a change that you need to make. Right now you're kind of staying put, but Thoth can also have an element of karma to it. So it may be saying that it's going to be the right time to do something. It's interesting because you have that energy over here in the 7th house as well. This could even be the chance to have your dream job partnering with somebody. Okay, that's another possibility of that 7th house there in connection with this. So yeah, I feel like right now, and especially since you've got this 5 of Pentacles here, you may be worried about finances and saying, oh, well, you know what, I can't make a move right now. I've got to worry about, my bills and so forth. But I do feel like you will, be saying at some point, letting go of that and opening up is going to actually be your benefit. Wow, okay, 11th house, Aquarius energy. So Aquarius has to do with your partnerships. Friendships, I should say. Friendships, business networks, and, those that you know through maybe social media and through, the kind of networks that you might have that are not family, that are not marriage or spousal or significant other type relationships. And also have to do with your goals, your destiny, and what you're trying to manifest. And wow, wing disc with the Queen of Chalices. Okay, wing disc in this house is a card of wishes granted. Okay, and you have the 9 of Chalices over here. So congratulations, some wish that you have is going to be granted. Okay, with Queen of Chalices, this could be a wish for love for some of you. Okay, because Queen of Chalices is definitely connected to the emotions, to love, to being loved. And with the Ace of Chalices and the Ankh over here, yeah, for somebody, you're definitely going to have the relationship that you've been hoping for. So that's good news. If that's not been part of what you're hoping for, Queen of Chalices, again, is connected very much to what is emotional for us. So I do feel like you've got a lot of Chalice energy here. So I do feel like you are moving towards the heart space. This could be Friendships, Queen of Chalices could even be a particular friend who's going to be a factor who is a water sign. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces potentially. So that it doesn't have to be, but that is a possible interpretation here as well. The Queen of Chalices is definitely someone who is healing and also someone who is very much in tune with their feelings. 12th house is Pisces energy. So this is what you're afraid of. This is where your doubts are. Maybe what you don't show to people. And we have Crook and Flail with Temperance. Okay, so these are actually two very good cards. Both of these are cards of trying to find balance, of being confident. Maybe the fear here there is that you're not going to be able to find a balance, especially since there's a lot of fears here. It seems to be around money for some of you. But this is definitely saying what's working behind the scenes here is there, the psyche is trying to balance things out. Your guides and your helpers are trying to help you bring things into balance, to integrate things that seem opposite or contradictory. And Crook and Flail would indicate being recognized, having a move up, and being confident as well. So I think all of these things, you may be having some doubt about some things, but this is definitely indicating you are moving towards a wish that's being granted. Overall, you have Urias, okay, and you have it with the two cards fell out, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, which are almost similar. They're both Taurus energy, and they both have to do with the earth or with planting or abundance or being secure, feeling at home. So there's definitely an energy here of warmth and security, and of the seeds that you are planting bearing fruit. For some of you, this could be connected to the mother as well. I mean, you can take that as it resonates. But Urias here indicates expect the unexpected. The fact that you've got a lot of this anxiety here around security, this is saying, hey, things are not what they appear to be right now. Things are actually, you're actually moving towards a state of security and an abundance and having what it is that you want. So really, this is a really great reading, Capricorn. I think you're in really good shape here. And let's just pull a essential oil oracle card for you. Oh, here we go. Okay, so your card is turmeric, and I will read to you what it says. Your keyword up here is belief. I almost read that as relief, but it's belief. The trigger statement is, it's too late. The true statement is, I am free to believe. And it says, you are clearing away beliefs, energy, and memories that no longer serve you, so the necessary decisions will be made. Okay, so this is good. So this is indicating, that this is about, maybe there's something you feel you can't change. Maybe you feel you can't change your job because, well, maybe I've been in it too long and I'm not going to get a new one, or something. There seems like there's moves that you want to make, and maybe you're saying, oh, maybe people are saying things behind my back that aren't good, and I don't know. Word on the street is that things aren't looking good. There could be this kind of energy, but there's so much strong energy. My God, there's strong energy definitely connected to partnerships of some kind, and towards wishes granted, and towards getting what you want. So I think, definitely if you are still hanging on to the idea, I mean, certainly here you seem to have a lot of enthusiasm, but if you are believing that you do not have the security to be able to do what you want to do, this is definitely assuring you that you do. And that you, certainly for the sake of your own mental health here, you definitely want to work towards clearing away ideas and beliefs that are no longer appropriate to the person you are. I hope this reading was helpful for you, Capricorn. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you choose. And definitely like and subscribe if you do want to get more videos from this channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, really. And thank you so much. Be safe, and we'll see you in the next one.